Okay. So, happy end of the year. Happy end of 2025. Yeah, so I spent the last couple days resetting my space and just energetically preparing for the year ahead. I took down a vision board that ended up, a lot of the stuff on it did end up coming true, which is pretty awesome. But this year I am definitely going to reconsider about what I want to include. And I think just generally for the new year, for the resolutions, for all the intentions, I think my goal is to just figure out what I truly want in the first place. And I think that's been the theme for myself through 2025 anyway. Every time I do a lunar, like, new moon intention setting, it's always been like, oh, what do I actually want? And I think I've gotten closer to it and landed on a few different kinds of answers for myself. But this year especially, in 2026, I think I'm realizing that it's not that I want abundance, it's not that I want more connections or more of anything really. It's that I want alignment, and I want to feel that I'm always bringing myself closer to that highest path or goal or vision or whatever it is. And the only confusion now is, what is that vision? Because it has oscillated between being an author and being a business owner and being a pop star and doing music videos and being a dancer and being a YouTuber and just being a homebody living in a tiny home in the middle of the woods. Like, there's a lot of different avenues that my brain goes down when I think about what I truly want from this life and this experience. And I think ultimately it's just a matter of which one brings me the most joy today or tomorrow or whenever, in this present moment, you know. But as a woman, that's also difficult, because I feel like a person with cycles, physically going through cycles, my desires do change every week, basically. When I'm, when I'm in my menstrual phase, I would like to just be in a cabin alone somewhere and just being in nature, completely surrounded by nature. But then when I'm in my follicular phase, I want to go out and I want to be a pop star and I want to be a celebrity of sorts, and then ovulation, kind of the same deal, but like even bigger, and being like a best-selling author and being like the CEO badass woman. And that, I think, is the path that I've been on, or been trying to get on for a very long time. So that feels like home to me right now. But then when I'm in my luteal phase, it kind of goes back to just a simpler life and wanting to backpack across the country and just travel and see the world and not care about whether or not people see me. Being seen, being famous or witnessed or visible in any way, it doesn't matter anymore. It just becomes this, like, I just want to experience life. And lately, that also feels a bit more like home as well. So I think for 2026, to kind of bring that back around to the point, I would like to kind of hone in and narrow down what it is I truly desire, so that when I focus on the idea of alignment and aligning myself with what I want for my life, and stop focusing on abundance necessarily and more about alignment and taking aligned action, making the right choices that bring me closer to that vision. What is the vision itself? So for now, it's milestones, being a kind of a legacy that I leave behind. My writing taking on a new height, essentially, basically finally publishing the fiction that I've written, because I have, that's my fiction catalog back there, but I have so many novels I've already written that I haven't actually finished or put through the second draft and gotten to a point where they can be queried and submitted and published. So I'm gonna work on that for 2026. That's the one tangible goal that I know I will do, is in 2026 I'm going to start a new novel and finish it and edit it and get it query ready, like submittable, by the end of the year. So that's my one tangible, like I can break that down into small tasks and get that done. So I'm doing that. And then everything else is just aligning myself with what I truly desire and kind of letting go of the preconceived notions of what I think I should desire, and being open to being in the moment, being alive and being present, and allowing myself to just feel and experience life without all the regulations, because I'm very regulated in my head. I do a lot of put it in its aligned box a lot of the time. So I think my goal then, my intention, is to be a bit more flexible and soft, which I know I'm already soft, but you don't know that about me, but I'm very soft. So I would like to just be at ease in that softness, I guess, is a better way to put it. So I hope you enjoyed this reset. I know there was a lot of just kind of basic stuff. It was a lot of cleaning, a lot of just moving things around, because at the end of the year and the end of the day, it really is just one day at a time, just resetting the space and getting it ready to hold you in whatever phase you are in the coming time frame, the coming timeline. So, all right, well, with that, I will let you go, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.